What's up, guys? This is Adam with Tabletop Vibes, along with Steven, and we're taking a look at Grendel by Off Page Games. Steven?
This is, first off, look at this box.
Guy. Yeah, this guy is amazing.
The art really strikes you right out of the gate. In this game, it is a game of crime and mayhem in New York City. Specifically, you're playing in Manhattan, Queens, and Brooklyn?
Yeah.
To Brooklyn!
Yeah, so essentially everybody has an asymmetric character. We have the cops, the mob, the Argent, and you have Grendel himself. I played mostly as Grendel. You played as
the mob.
And my other friend, Florian, who you've seen in pictures, he played as the police. And then we also had the Argent in there a bunch of different times. And they each have their own kind of focus. So I'll let you start with the mob.
Yeah, so the game mechanic for each character and the way that you play on your player board is different.
Right.
So during replays of the game, you could have an entirely different experience.
And take different approaches every single time with each character.
So as the mob, you have dice. And you're rolling 4 dice. And these dice are beautiful, by the way. Great weighted dice.
Beveled. Green. They're neon green. We'll show you. It's amazing.
And so you roll 4 dice and you get to assign 3 of them. And so on that board, you have to decide what's most important to me. Do I commit a crime? Do I run the racket? Do I recruit new people into the mob?
Do you clean the streets?
Yeah,
that one was that one was annoying me because he kept cleaning up my guys.
Yeah, just kept popping tokens right off the board.
Not good.
And so all the while, you're kind of weighing out your options of what you do. Adam, you were Grendel.
Yeah.
What was your mechanic?
So Grendel was super cool. So essentially by looking badass, I got to then just walk around. Most of the time, I'm punching things, moving around, using fear to intimidate the cops, the mob, the Argent. And so my thing was a bag pull. So I'd pull out 3 tokens or 3 chits, and then I assign them. If I can align them correctly, I can take bonus actions. You can flip your fear token to a shielded side, so you can like stand stronger until someone upgraded their cleaning ability and then just killed me. And then you have like the cop who then has like a rondel kind of thing where you're driving your cop cars around, you're capturing other pieces.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail, yeah. You're unlocking more abilities. And then you have the Argent, which then is doing like a push your luck. You're playing out action cards and trying not to bust. So like each one has this kind of own asymmetrical ability, like I already stated. But the cool part is they're each easy to learn.
Yep.
And you take your actions, and then so you're putting out this aggression tokens into the towers, and then it drops, which is like the coolest little mechanism.
So they have this in the buildings. You're dropping in your aggression. You're kind of betting on how much influence or how much stuff you want to be able to do during the mayhem round. And so what's cool about it is that the 1 point aggression tokens are the heaviest ones.
Yeah.
You have 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and the 3 points are going to be the lightest ones. Right. So if you are dropping in a higher number, you're less likely to trigger that mayhem, but you're going to be able to have more to do during that mayhem round.
And so the game ends after all 3 mayhem buildings have been triggered, where they drop, and you go through each mayhem phase. How the mayhem phase works is that once it drops, the person that triggered it gets the token, and then everybody, if they haven't already played all the way around, gets to take a turn. If not, you go straight into mayhem and then tally up how much aggression points that you've put into whatever has dropped. And then you can spend that, but you can only spend 3 aggression at a time. Then it goes to the next person until they pass.
And there's cards that you have been collecting all throughout the main game that finally you get to use. And these are so fun, like overpowered things that you can just like, that's why they call it
aggression,
the mayhem, right?
You're spending aggression to then fulfill these awesome, cool card abilities.
Yeah.
But the really cool thing that we liked a lot is that even if you didn't add a lot of aggression or 0 aggression to that certain building, you can spend cards to gain aggression to then still be able to score
participate.
Because a lot of everybody's asymmetric score ability is based on the mayhem, and where if you have, for Grendel, it's fear. For the mob, you had to have...
Yeah, I just have to have 2 different mob pieces within a specific zone in order to score.
Yeah, everybody has a different kind of scoring condition, but then you can still make points even if you're not like prepared for the drop.
Yeah, if you've been putting some of your resources elsewhere, you can still participate in the boroughs where you might not have chosen to put stuff in.
It's pretty cool how everything works. Asymmetric abilities, different scoring conditions, and everyone, that's common knowledge. So you can try to, like, there's a lot of thought behind if I take out this guy, he's going to lose a point here. If I let the cops get too many, they're going to have points here. If Grendel spreads out too much, he's going to take over everything. If the Argent has and takes over and is pushing their luck the right way, they're going to take over. So everybody's kind of like this tug of war aspect.
Right, because you can't get too tunnel vision on your own game mechanic and your own game, because it's not just how do I score the most points, but how do I prevent my opponents from also scoring points.
And the other awesome part is in preventing others, you gain stuff. So like if I punch Steven, I take out his, what is it? What's your
the captain
grunt,
or
the grunt. I then can put out a fear token. If I kill his captain or knock out his captain, I can put a fear token out that has a shield on it. And then same vice versa for cops in the mob. When they take out different pieces, they also get different rewards. So it's just a ton of fun. And we had a blast playing it. Again, the art is awesome. It makes you feel like you're like fighting in the streets. I mean, I like playing this Grendel the best.
Yeah, like Adam said, the artwork is incredible, not just for Grendel, but for the Argent, the mob, the police. There's all sorts of fun little mechanics.
The pieces, like, I mean, this is a prototype that we're going to show you, but chunky components. So it's just a really great game. They did an awesome job. If you like their other games like Mind Management and all the other games that they make, this game is for you. This is just a blast, and it's fun. It's coming to Kickstarter really soon, so make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below. What's your favorite anti-hero?
Anti-hero. Ooh, can I say Deadpool?
I think I would say
yes.
Yes.
An anti-hero,
I'm going to go with Venom.
Ooh.
That'd be my anti-hero. So let us know what your anti-hero is. Make sure you check out the link in the bio for more about this awesome game called Grendel. And maybe Grendel is your favorite anti-hero. But yeah, this is Tabletop Vibes. This is Grendel. We'll check you next time.